Hi, it's Megan. I have something from one of the brands that always seems to take all of my money, and this year is doing a good job of doing that. The YSL, the Street and I Couture palette. So this is what it looks like. And it is called the Street and I. Yeah, that's what they call it. And there's a matching blush which has little bricks on it, which is an orange, and I did not buy that. Because I have the Dolce & Gabbana orange blush from the summer, which is another bright orange, so that's what I have on. I have an orange blush, but it's the Dolce & Gabbana, it's not the YSL version. Will I buy the YSL version? God, I hope not. Okay, so this is $60 for 2.5 ounce, and in a day, is it really that big? No, that's wrong. It's 0.1 ounce, it's 3.5 grams. I didn't think that looked right. Got that from the Nordstrom website. I need to double check that. Anyway, $60, and in the day and age where things are increasingly made in China, it's made in France. And so they say the shades are audacious and different to bring out your inner urban artist. And this is what it looks like. Now, did I need these shades? No. I absolutely did not need these shades, but when YSL released it, it was gone like that, and then someone else released it, it was gone like that, and then there was one left on the Neiman Marcus site, and it was gone like that, so I got the one on the Neiman Marcus site, but Nordstrom has it right now, and so does YSL. So, it's back in stock. So let me show these again, since I flashed them so quickly, and I cannot make an eye look work with all 5 shades. So this time around, I only used 4 of the shades. I used this one right here under the eye, and I should have put it in the corner of my eye, but I didn't. I used this one right here on my lids. I used the orange under the eye, and then I used the gray to line the eye. And then for me, when I do pinks or oranges, I didn't want to do a full smoky eye because I didn't want to blend out the colors, but I just put a touch of gray in the outer corner crease and leading down to my lower lash line, just because, I don't know, I just feel like I need that little tiny bit of gray to make it look a little, add a little bit more depth. Otherwise it's just a little too, I don't want to say Easter Bunny because that's never fair. It didn't look like that. It just looks too bright. I don't know. I like a little bit more depth with these types of colors. So overall, what do I think? And by the way, I'm still recovering from a flu, so I sound strange. I really like these. I read a review, because I try to look at other reviews online, and this one, there aren't that many. I try to look at other reviews online before I do the video, just to see if I'm crazy, and you know, sometimes if everyone says something and I feel differently, I'll just do the video and say, okay, I feel differently. That's just the way it goes. In this case, there was a great comment, which was, I didn't, like looking at the shades, I didn't know if they were going to work on, but they really do. They really work on. So these are the kind of shades that make my eyes just pop really, really beautifully. So I am a huge fan, and I had already swatched them because I was in the bathroom trying to decide what to put on. So they're the swatches, and I'll double up on them because they're probably lighter. But you can see they're actually much more subtle shades than they look like in the package. So they say first, shimmery pale pink. It's more like, this is not going to show up very much on my wrist. Maybe. This is one of those, it's right next to the black. It barely shows up. This is one of those super shimmery YSL shades. So it's got kind of the shimmery look of the light hitting the water, and then it's got little bits of glitter in it. And it's a pink, but a champagne-y pink, so it's got kind of a yellow thing to it, which actually works better with the others. So it's slightly warmer than just a regular shimmery pink. Then they say a hard city gray, so let's do that next. And this is a matte, and it looks, I don't know, I don't want to say it looks patchy. It looks like a faded black on my wrist. That's not how it applies. It really applies beautifully, and I've tried just using it alone, like as a smoky eye start, and it really is a beautiful shade. I love this shade. So I've got it lining my eyes. I absolutely adore this shade. I don't know what it is. I love shades like this anyway, these soft, smoky grays. But there's just something about this one, and I don't see an undertone to it. It seems like just gray to me. It doesn't have like a blue or a whatever. It's just so pretty on. I mean, look at how great that shade is. I don't know if you can see. It's so, so pretty. I hate to say it, in like a palette of just these beautiful, beautiful shade, you know, bright colors, I like the gray the best, but it's really that pretty. Okay, then they say a flash of orange, so we'll do that one next. And it's just a really pretty true orange, but not like a super dark, kind of like a medium to medium light, but true orange right there. And so this I have under my eyes, and this is actually a great shade mixed. You can see it's mixed in a little bit with the gray. Mixing in like the gray with the orange opens my eyes up a lot. So if I want to do like a smoky eye or want to use a lot of the gray, just mixing in that orange, going all the way almost to the inner corner and then fading out so that it gets wider, really makes my eyes just look brighter and bigger, personally. I actually am a huge fan of orange eyeshadow. When I was younger, when I would wear little browns and taupes, I would put a little bit of orange in the outer crease right up here in the brow bone, and it just made my eyes open up. So then they just call it a flash of orange. And okay, we'll stop for a minute. I have no idea how the applicators are. They're not even opened. I will not use them, but it's nice that they're there. Then they say a duo of pinks to, what did they say, brightening up the evening city, and I can't read my word, night, I think. So this is the one I put on my lid, and this is like a salmon, and it's got a really pretty shimmer. So it's not like the first shimmery pink, which had bits of glimmer, but it does have that slightly metallic, super sheen as opposed to shimmery YSL look. And it's like a salmon, so it's, yes, it's a pink, but it's an orangey pink. More pink than orange version of a salmon, so more pink with like a touch of orange, I guess, than a true salmon. I was recently having a debate about what color salmon actually is, because, you know, it can be orange pink, pink orange, but this is more a pink with just a touch of orange, or a very warm, I don't want to make it sound too salmon-y because it's definitely a pink, but. And then the last is more of a true pink, and this is the one that's kind of the hardest for someone with my coloring to pull off, but it's a really pretty pink, so it's kind of like a berry pink. And so there they are, darker swatches this time around, since I said little swatches before. Actually, I should take a picture of that. That's a better swatch picture than I think I have from before. Will do. Overall, what do I think? I think this is just, I don't know, I don't want to say it's practical, but I guess practical is really what you'll end up wearing. I really like these shades a lot, and I think that they're different, and they have color and life and vibrancy, but they're wearable and they're workable on your eye, which is always kind of the true test, and it really does work. So I really like that. And I think this came from the store. I think they took my little pouch, because I think it should come with a little velvet pouch, but I didn't get one. If you have this, thoughts, suggestions, I would love to hear what you have to say. And am I crazy? Is this like a really pretty palette or what? I do like the YSL eyeshadow formulas too. I don't need to use an eyeshadow primer with them, and these are going to last me all day, about 8+ hours. They won't be quite as bright at the end, but it's one of the rare brands. I don't need to use an eyeshadow primer, so I like that about it. And I think YSL really does do color better than anyone else. Please subscribe on YouTube. Please like this video, and please tell me what else you've gotten from the spring collections, because I really need to stop at some point soon, I think. I've got more YSL coming. Thanks for watching.